How's it, young Stashers? Today we're diving into a story that's got more twists and turns than a soap opera.
We live in a drama. It's a series.
I'm talking about the Haitian Revolution, the only successful slave revolt that led to the founding of a nation.
Slave.
It's a tale of liberty, slavery, betrayal, and of course, some really angry French people. So, grab your freedom flags and let's set sail for the Caribbean. How's it? My name is Dr. Lekker. As always, this is Stashy and you're watching The Historian Stash. Please gooi us a like, share and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. Let's gooi. Now, firstly, let's set the stage. It's the late 18th century and the French colonies in the Caribbean are all about sugar, coffee and making a lot of money. The jewel of these colonies is Saint-Domingue, known today as Haiti. Now, this place is so rich in sugar production that it's called the Pearl of the Antilles. But here's the catch. All this wealth is built on the backs of slave labor. Saint-Domingue was basically like the world's worst job fair. Over 500,000 enslaved people worked on plantations under brutal conditions, while a small group of French planters lived in luxury, sipping rum, and wearing way too much lace.
Oh la la!
It was like having a small group of people eating all the cake, while everyone else bakes it, but doesn't even get a crumb. So the big theme here is liberty. In 1789, the French Revolution, as we know, kicked off with cries of liberté, égalité and fraternité, which, as you know by now, means liberty, equality and brotherhood. These revolutionary ideas spread like wildfire, even reaching across the Atlantic to Saint-Domingue. The planters in Saint-Domingue hear liberty and they think, well, great, that's more independence from France. But the enslaved people were thinking, but doesn't that mean that we should be free as well? And of course, spoiler alert, the answer is yes.
Power to the people! Power to the people!
By 1791, tensions are high. The free people of color, who are mostly of mixed race, and some of whom own land and slaves themselves, are demanding equal rights with the white planters. The enslaved population, on the other hand, is fed up with all the working without pay nonsense. The spark finally ignites when a group of enslaved leaders, including the charismatic Donal Trump, decide it's time to throw off the chains. So picture it. It's August 1791. The slaves in the northern part of Saint-Domingue rise up in a massive revolt. Plantations are burnt, owners are killed, and chaos ensues. The enslaved population, inspired by the revolutionary ideas of freedom and equality, is fighting back. It's like a very intense game of dodgeball, but with way more serious consequences.
Oh, now there's a souvenir for a lucky fan.
Now, let's talk about the man with the plan, Toussaint Louverture. Toussaint was a former slave who became a brilliant military leader. Think of him as a mix between George Washington, Rambo, and someone who would definitely win Survivor.
The trap has spoken.
Toussaint knew that if the revolt was going to succeed, it needed organization and leadership. So he stepped up, leading his forces with a combination of guerrilla tactics, diplomacy, and probably the ability to make a really inspiring speech.
For one chance, just one chance, to come back here and tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
Under Toussaint's leadership, the revolution gained momentum. The French, realizing that the slaves aren't just going to roll over, made a big decision. In 1794, the French government, now run by the radical revolutionaries, abolished slavery in all its colonies. That's right, liberty for everyone. But this was not to last. Fast forward to 1801, Toussaint Louverture is basically running Saint-Domingue, now operating under a new constitution that he wrote himself. It's a pretty good gig until Napoleon, you know, the not so short French guy, well, he decides he wants a piece of that sugar pie.
Oh la la!
So Napoleon sends a massive French expedition to the island in 1802 to restore French control and, brace yourselves, reimpose slavery. Yeah, so the French went from liberty for all to, well, just joking, give your freedom back.
They're just causing an unnecessary irritation.
Toussaint, ever the diplomat, tried to negotiate, but the French had their own plans. They captured Toussaint in a surprise move and shipped him off to France, where he was thrown in a prison in the Alps. Sadly, Toussaint died in captivity in 1803, but not before famously declaring, "In overthrowing me, you have cut down in Saint-Domingue only the trunk of the tree of liberty. It will spring up again by the roots, for they are numerous and deep." Deep words. Deep. Inspired by Toussaint's leadership and determined to never return to slavery, the remaining revolutionary leaders, including Jean-Jacques Dessalines, continued the fight. The French army, already weakened by yellow fever and the Haitian resistance, finally gave up. On the 1st of January 1804, Dessalines declared independence, and Saint-Domingue is renamed Haiti, the name of the island in the indigenous Taino language.
Slay.
The revolution is complete. The enslaved people have thrown down their chains and founded the first independent Black Republic in the world.
Slay.
So, what's the legacy of the Haitian Revolution? Well, for starters, it's a powerful reminder that the fight for liberty doesn't come without sacrifice. The Haitian Revolution was a monumental achievement, challenging the very notions of slavery and colonialism. It sent shockwaves throughout the Americas and Europe, terrifying slaveholders and inspiring enslaved people everywhere. It also forced everyone to confront the hypocrisy of shouting liberty and equality while denying those very things to people of color.
The Haitian Revolution had many international repercussions. It stopped Napoleon from attempting to create a French empire in the Western Hemisphere and arguably caused France's decision to sell its North American holdings to the United States of America. This purchase enabled the expansion of slavery into that territory. But it also frightened both France and Britain into abolishing the seizing of Africans as slaves and led to the end of the transatlantic slave trade.
The Haitian Revolution was like the ultimate mic drop in the face of European colonial powers.
Slay.
But Haiti's story didn't end there. The new nation faced enormous challenges: economic isolation, political instability, and the ever-looming threat of invasion. Yet the Haitian people have continued to embody the revolutionary spirit of liberty and resistance against all odds. The Haitian Revolution serves as a reminder that sometimes the fight for freedom is messy, complicated, and downright chaotic. But it's also proof that no matter how dark the times, the roots of liberty run deep. And if you ever feel like you're fighting a losing battle, just remember, the enslaved people of Haiti faced impossible odds and came out on top. Now that's what I call a revolution.
Slay.
That's it for now. Please don't be a counter-revolutionary by not liking, sharing, or subscribing to the Historian Stash. Tell your chommies, and let's spread our own little Stashy revolution. Stasher revolution. Stash evolution. Stash evolution. Stash evolution. Anyways, until next time, stay stashy.
Crying at the doorsteps of those armies of salvation, wasting time in the unemployment lines, sitting around waiting for a promotion. Don't you know, talking about a revolution. It sounds poor people gonna rise up, get their share. Poor people gonna rise up and take what's theirs. Don't you know